Yo, King Games the First here, and welcome to another Skyrim video. So I went ahead and finished the College of Winterhold questline, sorry to those who wanted to see it, as well as a few side quests to obtain some cool magical gear, like the ethereal crown you see here. I've done some leveling, gained some new real estate, and some new spells as well, so hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay. Now on to the video. Alright, something to note, guys. There's been some progress made on the house. Right, we've got a bard. I think Lydia is our steward. She's somewhere around here. And then I just have one of the apprentices hanging out.
It's a fine day with you around.
Yes, it is, isn't it? Right? You know, gotta make our money, right? Oh, wait, what is this? Nice. Alright. Alright, added a couple more rooms. Hello, Lydia. Alright, so that's what's going on here, you know.
Need something?
Alright, so these were planted differently with the staff. I really have no idea how it works. You seem to be able to harvest them like this, but when I do so... Oh! Okay, I actually got 25 that time. The last one only gave me 2. So do I just... I feel like that's all I can do, isn't it? That sucks. Alright guys, so don't do what I did. Don't use the staff over plots. Use that on, you know, bare ground. Because, I mean, I think I could still use them, right? But I can't really get to any more of them to pull them out. So I don't want to make even more of a mess in there. So I guess this one's going to rely on the indoor, but that's fine. All right, and I'm standing in front of it without addressing it, but I guess we'll get to this next. This is a milestone. Oh shit, I'm freezing. Well, hold on. We got a solution to that. This is why this thing is so useful, guys. This is my magically immersive way to use Frostfall. I don't have to dress warmer. I don't have to build shelter. I can just teleport to my little pocket plane. All right. Anyway, you can put 5 of these milestones down, and they're just teleport points.
Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Rift.
All right, guys. So
Consider joining up myself.
this is Fellberg. It's a mod that adds it, and it's like a little buildable settlement, Hearthfire style. Let's see. Start with it on your map. Here, in between Falkreath and Rorikstead, right? And you won't have these walls or anything at first. You'll get this stuff in here. Carpenter's workbench. And you can do things like, okay, I can still add barracks, camp expansion, carpenter, clay mine, advanced post, hunter house, lake deck, lumberjack. Get all this stuff. I think the lake deck that adds like a tavern. So it's like you're a buildable little village, right? So you get the stuff. Oh, hold on. I should go back over it. See down at the bottom right here, firewood, clay, quarried stone, straw, locks, hinges, iron fittings. So, you know, the stuff you use to build your Hearthfire houses, you can use to build a little village, right? So you do the carpenter's workbench first, and then once you've, you know, crafted it over there, you'll click it over here, and then it'll just magically appear. Right? So I went for some walls, the castle, exterior and interior, you know, to have a place to live. And then guards. And so far I've added a trader and blacksmith. Oh, and a farm. Because, of course, we gotta have the farms. Oh, lovely. They're ready again. Alrighty. So yeah, you can add a little like lake over to this area. Maybe it goes around that. And I think there's like a tavern that gets added, if I remember correctly. But you know, you got to do this all little by little. Right, you got the clay here. I believe there was the quarried stone. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I don't think any of that stuff is too hard to get. So, another mod. Let's take a look inside. Alright, now I don't remember what the mod is called, but it's something like Start Your Own Guild, and it gives you this HQ marker, and you just drop it on the ground somewhere that you intend to be the headquarters of your guild. Alright, and then it gives you this recruiting necklace, so when you wear it, in dialogue, an option will come up where you can just ask somebody to join your guild, and then you'll send them to the location of your guild hall. Alright, and she's a blacksmith from Dawnstar.
God, I'm so tired.
And you can give them jobs. Okay, and you know, it's so strange. She's a blacksmith, right? And I've sent her to try and make weapons and armor, and she keeps failing for some reason.
Gold solves most problems, doesn't it?
Sure, sure. So 100 gold, 48
I
hours.
understand.
So you can send them to do little tasks for you. So far, I've not had a single person succeed. Hey, so like Shady Sam.
You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools.
Is that right? Let's see. Give me what you've collected from jobs. Just one? Oh, and 750
Huh.
gold. Okay, cool. So
Gold solves most problems, doesn't it? I understand.
What do you need?
Oh, hello. You looking for a handout or something?
Miserable. Just miserable.
That foolish old man's taking my pickaxe again. No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe. They don't exactly grow on trees, you know. I prefer to handle these things on my own. Look, if you see Cretius, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble. Looking to protect yourself, or deal some damage?
I'll give you this warning only once. Stay out of my way, and we'll be just fine.
That the best you can do? Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner Club, home of the finest Sujammer that will ever grace your lips. The finest Sujammer to cross your lips, Fred. The own personal formula that I call Sadri's Sujammer. In fact, I've just added some new ingredients to the mixture that I think makes it taste better than ever. All I need to do is get the word out that it's ready, and they'll flock here for it. I was kind of hoping you'd say that. Here, take these samples of the Sujammer and spread the word. If you get rid of all of it, there's something extra in it for you.
If you're dealing with me, take that swill and pour it down a well.
Fight well.
Well, we have one. Sorry, Gildas won't allow me to drink while I'm working at the Netch.
Damn it, woman. I said to leave me be.
Cretius, last time you explored the mine, you almost fell to your death. I'm not spending the rest of my days as a widow.
And I'm telling you that I'll do whatever it takes to find my great-grandfather's remains. He's down here. I can feel it.
That was almost 2 centuries ago. There may be nothing left to find.
Just let me go, woman.
Cretius, you're an obstinate old fool, and you're going to get yourself killed.
Who in the blazes are you? Can't you see I'm
My
busy?
apology. Well, that sounds lovely. Thank you.
Be careful out there.
Who in the blazes are you? Can't... Why should I tell you? I don't even know who you are. Maybe. But mark my words. These mines hold a secret that could put Raven Rock back on the map. A secret the East Empire Company swept under the rug 2 centuries ago. It killed my great-grandfather and left Raven Rock with a worthless and tainted mine. Gratian Kyrelius. He spent his entire life exploring ancient ruins across Tamriel, and he died in these very mines almost 200 years ago. The East Empire Company called it a terrible accident, claiming that he was lost in a rockfall, but I know better. My wife and I were cleaning out our home, and we came across some of my great-grandfather's things locked in an old chest. I found an unsent letter he'd written to the East Empire Company, and a key. It describes a discovery that was made in the mine by some of the diggers. They wanted Gratian to take a closer look. The East Empire Company must have felt it was of great value, as they locked that section of the mine off from everyone else. It is. Well, I assume it is. I haven't been able to find the entrance. Finally, someone who believes me. I'm telling you, there's something big down there. Something that the East Empire Company wanted to hide from everyone. Look, my wife nags that I'm too old to go traipsing around these mines chasing my story. Time's my enemy. It's caught up with me before I could find the answers that I'm looking for. I do. I want to know what happened to Gratian, and what the East Empire Company's keeping from all of us. Gratian kept a journal of notes about his discoveries. If you can find his remains, I'm hoping it will help. Here's everything I have. The letter, the key. Please, do this for me. so I can finally regain the respect that I've lost. He's begging for patrons again, eh? Well, I suppose I could have just a bit. The damn fool doesn't even deserve to have it. The pickaxe was made for mining, not selling. I'll bet he stole it from the Skull in the first place. Oh, very well. Here. Tell him I hope he drops the thing on his foot. Be careful down there. The mine can be treacherous.